Hey, how are you guys doing? I appreciate that you guys invited me out here. And if you guys want to give me feedback, please type in that link. So my name is Steven Shao, and I am the CEO of SpoonRocket. And what does SpoonRocket do? We are the most convenient meal service ever. So right now we cover Berkeley, Oakland, Albany, Emeryville. And we just launched in Soma last week. Right now, we're currently working on our rollout of San Francisco. So what do I mean when we are the most convenient meal ever? So think back to all the different times where you were hungry, where you were busy at work, busy studying, or just navigating the various activities of life. Now, what are you to do? Should you stop everything you're doing and spend a couple hours cooking? No, that's absurd. Should you go out and grab a bite to eat? No, it takes too much time and energy. Now, the best option, if you guys are like me, is to get food delivered to you. And in concept, getting food delivered to you is a great idea, but the execution is extremely poor with traditional food delivery services. Sorry, give me a second. So yeah, so right now we're trying to accomplish to be the fastest food delivery service available. We're extremely affordable. We charge prices at $8. And for the most part, you can order online. We have our Android app, iOS or mobile app, and you could also order through our website. I'm gonna give you guys a quick demo of our Android app. So it's fairly simple. It only takes 3 clicks and 10 seconds. So this is our Android app. So if you click on the ingredients, on the picture, you'll see the ingredients. It'll tell you exactly what the meal is and what it entails. So step 1 is add to cart. Step 2, click checkout. And step 3, confirm and submit your order. So there, it gives you a geographic location of where you are. And when the driver receives your order, you'll see them en route. So let's move next to our core team. So I am the CEO, Steven Shao, and over here is my co-founder. And we've known each other for 8 years. We've built multiple successful businesses in this space. Outside of us, we have 2 culinary chefs, and they have an extensive background. They've worked in the industry for 25, 30 years. Our executive chef has actually opened 10 plus restaurants across the nation. And then we have our tech and operations team. And what really gets me excited about them is that they love the logistics of distributing thousands of meals a day. Then we have our marketing team, and they do a great job at just building our brand for SpoonRocket and really getting our name out in the community. And then we have our executive coordinators who assist us with everything from production to operations. Not so much tech, but that's okay. So we are hiring drivers right now. Our drivers make $2 per delivery, and they make on an average of $15 to $25 an hour. It's a very flexible schedule. And the best part of it is actually working with the customers. When you see the face of the customers when we deliver food within 10 minutes, it's just amazing. So if you guys are interested, please email us at jobs@SpoonRocket. And outside of that, we are also looking for a growth hacker, a finance person, and an operations person. So before I end, I will talk a little bit about our funding history and status. So we actually came out of Y Combinator in 2003, or August of 2003. And before we started, we actually decided that we were gonna just hustle, bust our ass, and really prove to YC that we have true grit. And it was through that hard work that we were pleasantly surprised by the end of our batch. So PG actually told us that we were the fastest company that's ever been through Y Combinator in terms of revenue. And that's throughout all 9 years, all the great companies that's been through there. So since then until now, we've just been working hard on improving our product. And we are raising our Series A currently as of now or tomorrow. And we're doing about 2,500 meals a day. If you guys have any questions, please email me at steven@spoonrocket.com.
Questions?
I was wondering if you may be considering expanding beyond your core area now, again, as you grow, into Silicon Valley?
Yeah, so, well, right now we cover just the East Bay in those 4 cities, and we are rolling out the rest. We're in Soma right now. We're going to roll out the rest of San Francisco probably by the end of March. And then beyond that, after we raise our Series A, we're really going to go beyond Northern California.
Logistically, it's somewhat difficult to get between 2 points in San Francisco in 10 minutes or under. So how do you handle that? I mean, if you have a place in Soma and you're trying to get to Richmond, or getting north to south in general is pretty difficult.
Well, first off, we have a wonderful proprietary software that really helps us with prioritizing and our dynamic routing. And outside of that, we just have a lot of drivers.
Other questions? How do the meal selections compare to other services like Sprig, who we just saw?
So I guess I skipped all that. I apologize. So we actually only have 2 options. We have a vegetarian and a non-vegetarian. Our vegetarian options consist of something like vegetarian enchiladas or butternut squash and kale bow tie pasta. And with our non-vegetarian item, we've done things like a braised boneless short rib or chicken cordon bleu. And we also rotate our menu every single day.
Sorry if I missed this. Talk to me about price point. How does it vary day to day, or are all the meals the same price?
So our price point right now is at $8. We started at $6, but we really want to create a better product overall, and we're using new compostable packaging and other things like that.
Where do you source your ingredients from, and how do you envision that changing as you expand? And when you say you're in Albany, is that Albany, New York, or somewhere in the Bay Area?
No, that's just Albany, California, just right next to Berkeley.
Sorry, I'm
So-
Southern Californian here. Sorry about that, y'all.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah, we source from local purveyors. We use, like, our produce company is actually one of the top ones. We use Greenleaf. All the top restaurants use it in the area. And beyond the Bay Area, we still have to contact a lot of the purveyors when we're expanding.
Do you envision having a custom menu in different cities based on what's fresh and local there and who you partner with? Or are you looking for kind of a, if I'm SpoonRocket in LA or New York or San Francisco, it's going to be a similar option?
No, I think when we do expand into other cities, it's very crucial to fit the taste and needs of the demographic there.
Other questions?
Hi, I was curious about profitability with the pricing with the drivers and everything else. Before you even have necessarily the demand, you have a lot of upfront costs to make sure you're able to provide that service. So I was just curious how you're rolling that out.
Yeah, so the best thing about when we first started SpoonRocket is we actually had another local business. It was called Late Night Option. So we basically inherited a lot of the equipment that we already had and the space, and we already had staff. So we were able to, we've only been around for actually 8 months, and we're doing 2,500 meals. So part of that was the fact that we had resources already before we started.
Other questions? Don't be shy. Steven's going to stick around for a little bit. Feel free to grab him, bug him while we get set up for Andrew Warner here, okay? Give us a couple minutes to change over the stage. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.